Thank you, thank you. I'm Mark Morris. Thank you for clicking. Today I want to do a thread response for Jack at the CD Cave. He wants us, he's doing a thread he's calling Music by Numbers. And what he wants us to do is just pick out records, CDs, tapes. You don't even have to have the CD or tape, he says, if you can just mention it, that has numbers in it. So it could be the title of the album, it could be the name of the band, like 10cc, or it could be a song on the album. He's made it pretty open for everyone. His ultimate goal is to get 50 new followers. And so I've subscribed to him. Seems like a great guy. I have loved the content I've watched. And so I wanted to take part of this thread. It's kind of a Labor Day special. Today is Labor Day in the United States. And I've been a little restless today. And I thought, you know what? I think I'll jump on this numbers thread. So I've seen people do all sorts of creative things. Peter at Music is a Journey, he did prime numbers. Steve at A is for Alice, he did album titles, consecutive numbers. I'm going to do something similar to that. I decided I would do numbers 0 through 9. You know, you can make any number you want if you have the numbers 0 through 9. So that's what I thought I would do. And I thought I would use song titles from albums. You don't have to do anything special. You can just show any album with a number on it. I was going to do only Beatle records. I thought, oh, that would be a nice twist. But for me, I think that's a little predictable and it's a little bit of a cop-out. So I thought I'd do something a little different. So let's get started. To show that I'm not just a vinyl snob, I wanted to start off with 0. Bob Dylan, Bringing It All Back Home. He has a song on here, number 4, Love Minus 0, No Limit. Beautiful love song, written for his future wife, Sarah. Love the song, love the album. Now for the number 1, I think this is probably an obvious choice, but I love the album so much I thought I would bring it up again. U2, Achtung Baby. It has the song on there, One. Very big hit for them. I love the song. I love this album. This is probably my favorite U2 album. I listen to this album way more than any other album. I just really like the vaguely industrial sound to it, I think. For 2, I decided to mix it up a little bit. Again, sometimes I feel like I'm too predictable. So I thought I would break it up a little bit. I don't think anybody's going to be too shocked by this, but I wanted to find an unusual 2. There's a lot of 2 songs out there. There's a great Beatles 2 song out there, but I wanted to do something a little different. So I went with the Flaming Lips, and the song on here has 2 parts. It's Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots Part 1, but what we're interested in is the number 2. So Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots Part 2. The Flaming Lips. Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots. So that's my number 2. Number 3 is, I bet I've shown this album at least a couple times, Sinead O'Connor, I Do Not Want What I Haven't Got. Another album I love. Nearly a perfect album in my mind. I've talked about this before. I'm not going to talk about it too much. But the song on here, we're highlighting the number 3, 3 Babies. 3 Babies, Sinead O'Connor, I Do Not Want What I Haven't Got. Great album. For the number 4, I went with one of my favorite bands, and one of my favorite albums, London Calling by The Clash. They have a song on here called 4 Horsemen. 4 Horsemen, let me see, 4 Horsemen The Clash, London Calling. Love this album. Love it, love it, love it. Oh man, another album I love, two pieces. For the number 5. For number 5, I went for, a lot of you probably already guessed what I've gone for. It's not a Beatles though. David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust, or The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars, if you want the full title. It starts off with the song 5 Years. Love the song, love the album. For years, this was my favorite Bowie album for years. It's not my favorite anymore, but I still love this album. And I love that song, 5 Years. For the number 6, this is a little bit of a Beatle reference here, I guess. But for number 6, Ringo and his all-star band, he has a song on here called 6 O'Clock, written by Paul McCartney. I love the song. This is actually a really good record. Ringo's on here. It's nearly a Beatles reunion, actually. Great record. I love the song 6 O'Clock. There's another song on here I love more. It is I'm the Greatest, John Lennon composition. But Ringo, number 6, 6 O'Clock. And then for number 7, there's a love song called 7 and 7 Is, and there's quite a few covers of it. But the one that I have is Alice Cooper on Special Forces. He has 7 and 7 Is. Not one of my favorite Alice Cooper albums, but it does have some stuff on here I really like. I love his Generation Landslide 81 live version on this is probably my favorite. But he does a fine cover of 7 and 7. Now number 8. For the number 8, I really did cop out. I went with the Beatles for Sale. And of course, the song on here is 8 Days a Week. 8 Days a Week, the Beatles. I'm sure other people probably use that. It was the first thing that popped to my mind, and I was getting restless at this time, and I decided to just take it. Now, number 9, I could have done Beatles Revolution number 9. John Lennon obviously had a fascination with the number 9, but I decided to stay away from another Beatles reference, and I went with Brain Salad Surgery, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. And I think I actually have to look at the label if I want to see this. Yep. I went with Carnival 9. Carnival 9. And Carnival 9, you probably know it better as Welcome Back My Friends to the Show That Never Ends. That's Carnival number 9. Great song, great record. This is my original copy I bought in the 70s. As you can see, it has a lot of ring wear. This thing has been played to death, but I love it. So I'm going to encourage you to visit Jack at the CD Cave and subscribe to him. Just take a look at his YouTube channel. I think you're going to like it. Give him a sub and help him get those 50 subs. I learned a lot from this thread. One of the things I've learned is I'm missing a bunch of CDs. When I started with 0, my first thought was 0, Less Than Zero, Elvis Costello from My Aim Is True. One of my favorite records. Well, I knew I'd given the record away when I replaced it on CD. I cannot find it on CD anywhere, which means I've lost a box of CDs or something somewhere. And so I thought, well, I'll just do 0 from Smashing Pumpkins' Melancholy and Infinite Sadness. I don't have that CD either. I cannot find it. And I've looked and looked and looked. So I'm very frustrated. So I am going to buy those on vinyl again very soon because it frustrates me. But it was fun to do this, except for looking for those missing CDs and records. That was a little frustrating. I do want to mention for people that have followed me for a while, my daughter Luxie, she's going to have a baby. The due date is September 28th. So I'll be a grandfather here pretty soon, and I'll keep you updated on that. But thank you for watching, and I'll make some more videos soon, and I hope to see you in the future.